Okay, so I've been working on the garden farm. Oh, I forgot to do an intro. Wait a minute. Hello there, everybody. It's me, question mark, question mark, question mark. Today we're here in Playground Craft. Yay, fun times. Today, recently, I've been working on two different projects. This thing over here, the Guardian Farm, which is going okay, but I've taken a break from kelping it up, you know? Just because it's very time-consuming and very annoying. But you might be wondering, what is this railway leading all the way over there? Well, I just accidentally used 2 rockets. This is where this is where I got a bunch of different zombies who picked up helmets, and I brought them over here, and over here, and basically I put them in this iron farm. I designed this iron farm. It's really simple iron farm design. Also, if you noticed, yeah, there's I accidentally zombified 3 villagers. So there, I just healed them, but yeah, so that's why I have special potions of weakness. I also have a diamond helmet on me for some reason. Hey, wait, I didn't have that already? Okay. Well, I guess I have that now. So, yeah, the villagers are still just chilling outside because the villager area hasn't been built yet. But I want to show off my farm that I've almost finished. I'm missing 1 zombie. I don't know where it went. It was here though, and then it disappeared. But if I go over here, all the way up here, you can see that, yeah, I have another 2 zombies over here. They scare the villagers. The villagers spawn iron golems. It's a really simple farm. It's just a quadruple iron farm. So it produces, it still produces like a lot. Like, so far I've been collecting all the items in chests, or in this one chest here. And yeah, this is how much I've gotten just from working on this thing. So, and that's like not including me going all the way over there to get the zombies. Like, it's actually absurd how much iron I get from this. When am I ever gonna need this much iron? I'm not sure, honestly. I remember when I was building this thing, there was like 15 golems just all in this one little space. So when I placed the lava, they just all died. It was beautiful. But anyway, yeah, so that's the farm. And, yeah. And now it's time to make this thing look good. Before we continue on this video, I just wanted to mention that my audio goes through a bunch of different phases throughout the entire video. Like, this next clip is gonna sound like I'm in an airplane. I'm not, I promise you. I am, in fact, in my house because I do have a PC, not a laptop. Anyway, yeah, I apologize for that, but it does get better near the end. So, yeah. I hope it gets better at the end. I don't know. I'm not very good at this stuff.
So, I time-lapsed this thing over here. It took a while to build, you know. It actually only took like 4 hours. But, yeah, this thing was, kind of a pain to build. I had to constantly go to Justin's base, because he has a spider farm. So I had to go all the way to his base to get string to, put down here. Also, this carpet was gotten from Justin's string. There's another iron golem. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ha, get destroyed. Yeah. There's a little bit more iron than last time, you know. Each one of these is 9 iron, so I'm not gonna do the math. You can do the math if you want to. But yeah, it's a lot of iron. And there's more over here, and there's more over here, and there's more over here. And why is there just 2 random deep slate here? I don't know. But now I can add to this, which there's a crafting table right here. And I can go and make another 36 iron blocks. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I have like 5 stacks of iron blocks, and that's really nice because this iron's gonna go to a lot of different stuff. But I have a bit of a problem, and that is this. Wait, where's my? It appears I have lost a villager. Right over here. Don't know where he went. He was my weaponsmith, but he disappeared. He had, he had, it was 1 emerald per, sword and 1 emerald per axe. And there was a reason for that, and that's because this happened constantly I didn't do this, by the way. I didn't do this. I have a feeling I was like AFK or something, and a zombie spawned here. What? I have just a random trident. Oh no, this is my, okay. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, so this happens. This has happened about like four times, and I've had to cure every single one of these guys every single time. But I need a safe place for these guys because they are not always going to be there. Like the weaponsmith, he disappeared. Also over here, this is my leather worker. So basically what I did a little bit ago was I AFK'd at the hoglin farm. I got a bunch of leather, and then I just put up some blocks here, and I just stayed and traded with this villager, and it was pretty cool. But we need an actual place to put these guys. So I've built a design for my villager breeder. My villager area. And well, it's very similar to the cactus farm. But trust me, the cactus farm was only based off of the other building. It heavily inspired the cactus farm. Like, the cactus farm looks almost the exact same thing. But that's okay. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna build it probably over here-ish. It might be there, it might be right next to the iron farm, it might be, I don't know, here. I feel like it would look really good over here. And also there's a lot of area, a lot of space. And there's a reason I need a lot of space, because this thing is massive. I'm gonna have like 80 something villagers in this thing, maybe more, because of just how much space and how many villagers I want to have. But this build is going to require a lot of copper. And, well, copper is a little bit annoying to get, because if you want to make a farm for it, I'm just going to the nether. If you want to make a farm for it, it won't produce nearly as much most of the time as if, say for example, you just mined for it. So, I got some diamonds from mining. It was a small little trip for mining, but now we have 2 stacks and 28. Because I just kind of... Okay, so, the fun cave strat is, the best way for me so far to find diamonds, because I just flew around in a cave and I just broke random blocks that were at diamond level and I found diamonds. It was like really easy. It was like every 2 times I just broke into like a patch of the wall, it would give me diamonds. So it was kind of crazy. But yeah, so that's the strat I'm gonna keep using to get diamonds. I'm not sure if it's the best strategy, but it's my strategy and I enjoy it and it's so much fun to use. Yeah, this is going pretty cool, you know. Also, if you're wondering what this monstrosity is behind me, or it was behind me, it's not anymore. This is Bring Cat's Drowned Farm, and it does not work at all. It doesn't work. Like, is this all flowing water? Like, is it actually all flowing water? 'Cause that would make sense why it doesn't work. Okay, I'm probably just gonna try to help him out with this thing, 'cause it's really sad. He AFK'd for like an hour and a half, and he got like 4 drowned in here. Not 4 tridents, 4 drowned. So yeah, I'm willing to help him out with that. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna build the villager breeder soon. Don't know when. There's a few other resources that I need first though. Quartz. Quartz is a big one. I forgot what I was gonna say. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. 'Cause I'm smart. Oh, I know what I should do. I'm gonna show you where our shopping district is going to be for the season. So, I'm going to the Nether. And I'm actually just going to give a little bit of a tour while I'm here. So that portal right there is Justin's base. This is Bring Cat's Drowned Farm. Over there is the end portal, and if you go further, you get to a few other portals that I don't want to talk about. Over here, this is my industrial area. Right in here, this portal. I'm just gonna whoop. I'm so cool. And if you keep going, you get to another portal. And another portal, and another portal. Okay, so this one is Springy's base. Now, Springy hasn't really got much. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Why is there just there's no one. Okay, I got scared. Yeah, this is Springy's base. It's really small. I gave him an under chest just because I felt like it. Why is there just there's just a button. There's a button. Okay. Ooh, I don't know why I got so excited by that iron. It's a stack. It's 2 stacks in 27. I was broke on iron for most of the season. Okay, leave me alone, man. Anyway, yeah. So this is Springy's base. But if we go over this way, just like a rocket or 2 over this way, we will see a cross. Now, there's a barrier block here. Why is there a barrier block? Because I cheated it in, obviously. Then, we go down here. This is a pretty cave, right? It's a pretty cave. I'm just gonna get this. So, if I keep going down, this is not the right way to go down. This cave is really confusing. If I go down over here, and then I keep going down, I will get to this little mine shaft over here. Boop. I will get to this massive cave. But don't you worry, because this is where the shopping district portal is, and this is where we're building it. Oh my god. This is going to be amazing. Who built this giant platform? Who did this? Why? But I've come up with an idea for my iron shop. And this thing is going to look really, really cool. It's going to be kind of like a lantern just hanging from the ceiling over the lava lake. It's gonna be cool. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna sell my iron. Yeah, so there's a bunch of boys here. Well, there's no more boys anymore. Yeah, so if I just go through here, and also there, yeah, it is a dangerous place. We're gonna have to like, sorry, I had to burp. If we need to light this place up a little bit, and just because it looks cool, but it also is just really dark, and it would be nice if we could, you know, see the shops rather than just have them be like impossible to see. So yeah, that's my goal, is to build my hanging lantern by the end of this episode, hopefully, and also to start my villager area project. So yeah, I'm gonna collect all the resources for it, and then we can do the time lapse. So I guess I'll do the time lapse now. I'm not really sure.
And then instead of working on my tiny little shop, I decided to work on the guardian part for some reason. I'm not really sure what happens here. I just kind of forgot about the shop. I built it. I just completely forgot about it. So yeah, that's what you're gonna see. After mentioning that, now I'm here and I'm so cool. Today we're going to be talking about the villager area. So, or right now I am. So this is the villager area that I built up. What you saw earlier was the exterior of it being built. I actually didn't even finish it in the time lapse because I'm not sure how I'm gonna get up the floors, so I might need more space for redstone. I still haven't lit this top bit up. No! So yeah, I still haven't even finished the villager area. You can still just jump in through the back because I haven't come up with an elevator design, and I don't want it to like conflict with the back. So I'm probably gonna push this back out a little bit more. But yeah, so what I've been doing is actually I can just sleep. I've been sleeping. Another thing I want to talk about is why my tools and armor are diamond now, because I went netherite mining and without fire resistance because I'm smart. Okay, so there's a few things I've done. The first thing is I've made more railway over here into this little area for the villagers, and basically when they hit the trapdoor, the redstone torch will go on or off, and it will turn off, and then it will switch the direction of the rails. So, for example, if I just got rid of this redstone torch right now, it would probably turn. This rail is probably going to turn. Yeah, see, it turned. But if I put it back, it turns. So yeah, the rails like to do that turny thing. But yeah, the whole redstone circuit is this right here, and there's one extra piece right down here. There's just literally, if you want one of these like rail turners, so the villager hits the pressure plate, it'll turn on the redstone. The pressure plate's right above this block. It'll turn on this redstone dust, and it'll turn off this redstone torch and turn on this redstone torch. But for example, when I actually get rid of this redstone signal, this torch will turn on, and this torch will turn off, changing the rails around a bit. So yeah, that's the covered up redstone. And I don't think I changed anything. Oh, I did. Yeah, so now I need to move this over manually again. So I'm probably gonna have like two different entrances for villagers, and I'm just gonna have like for the second floor, I mean, I'm going to have like two different entrances, one this way, one the other side, and I'm just gonna switch the rail line depending on where I want the villagers to go. But yeah, over here you might be wondering, what is this thing? Well, this thing is my zombificator. So the zombie has an iron axe. The villagers, I open this trapdoor. So I basically, what happens is I can actually just demonstrate this now. I push one of the villagers through this minecart, and with this dispenser, a minecart comes out, picks up a villager, and then he goes down this rail line all the way over here. This rail only works because it has momentum, so it just goes this way, rather than if I flip this lever, it would just go immediately into the villager area. But I do this most of the time because I like better prices. And so then I can flip this trapdoor down, get the zombie to zombify the villager. But first I'm probably gonna want to actually get the workstation for this man. So he's probably gonna be a leather worker right now, or yeah, probably a leather worker, or a librarian. But I'm gonna use the leather worker just for this demonstration. So I get the cauldron, I go over here, and I'm actually just gonna really quickly flip this so that he doesn't accidentally go to the villager area. I'm gonna push him over to this rail, but I'm gonna stand here so that he doesn't go this way. I'm gonna push him back over here. Now, if I put this cauldron down, he'll become a leather worker, and he'll get leather. So I can keep his, I can trade with him right now, just to get more stuff. Wait, does he have an emerald trade? Because I have some emeralds on me. He does, okay. So I could trade the leather pants with him. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna throw all of these into the ocean because I don't want them. I can buy 2 more of his pants so that he'll level up. Why did I level him up? I don't remember. That was not a good idea. I could have just traded with him once. And then I open this trapdoor. The zombie will attack the villager, turn him into a zombie villager, and then I flip this trapdoor back so that the zombie doesn't know I'm here. And then I push this zombie villager here, and then I can Potion of Weakness and Golden Apple him, and he will turn back into a regular villager. But right now I don't have any of those, so you'll just have to believe me on that one. But yeah, and it lowers his trade. That's what I've done basically for the entirety of this. These guys right here, they all have 1 iron per emerald trades. So I can just come over here and just give them some iron, and then they'll give me some emeralds. So first thing, I finished the Guardian farm, and I figured out that I was a Dinkeldorf for putting kelp all over this place, because I really only needed to do it on 2 sides, this side and this side, and then I could have just done that and it was easy. But so I did that on the second side, and it was really not that difficult. And then I built a staircase like the next day kind of thing, and this took me the entire morning because I'm so good at building. And yes, so this staircase is fun. I can elytra down it if I'm good, which apparently I'm not good. There we go. And then there is a storage system for all of the Guardian drops. I've done like an hour or 2 of AFKing on this thing, so that's why there's so much stuff, but still, that's a lot of stuff. And I can just rocket out of here. Okay. It doesn't work that well for rocketing and elytraing and stuff, but that's okay. Another thing, I just built a temporary staircase because I did a raid here by accident. So yeah. And yeah, so there's the iron farm. I also want to give you a bit of an aerial look at the industrial area, because right now it's looking really cool. I could actually get the ocean the ocean monument in there too. Oh my goodness, this place is looking cool. Sure, there's random trees there, which I'm not sure why Cat put those there. Sure, there's random trees, there's rails, but it still looks really cool. And I'm really proud of this place. Another thing that I've realized, another thing that I want to talk about is actually my mods, because recently I changed my mods up because Optifine kept crashing my game. So I've switched it up, and now I'm going to show you the mods. So there is a mod list in here, and so yeah, this cloth basic math, this is just a cloth config, which lets me configure things in the mod menu. Continuity, yeah, no, continuity. This is just connected textures. It's basically just Optifine connected textures, and the connected textures is done with a resource pack. So now, what I can do is I go back over here. Indium. Now, indium is literally just what lets me use sodium and the iris shaders. And iris shaders are it just lets me use shaders. Lamb dynamic lights is what it's just adds dynamic lights. The light moves with me. Another thing is lithium. Lithium is just it helps performance. I'm not sure why I added this thing. It was in the dependencies for sodium, okay? Logical zoom is literally just me being able to do this. And it's just Optifine zoom, but not Optifine, obviously. Mod menu is what you're seeing right now. This is literally what lets me get the menu for the mods and being able to configure them and stuff. Mouse tweaks is I already talked about mouse tweaks, but it just lets me move things in my inventory faster. It's honestly it's really nice. No fog, basically, it's what it says. You can get rid of certain types of fog. So I enabled water fog, lava fog, snow powder fog, and blindness fog, but I got rid of a lot of the like nether fog and stuff, just because it's nice. I don't like the nether fog, but I do like the water fog and the other types of fog. Phosphor is another performance mod. So yeah. Replay mod is what I use to record my time lapses, actually. So it's pretty cool. It's a third-person mod. You can interact with it in game, and it's really helpful. And the last two are sodium, which is a performance mod. Another performance mod that lets me mess with these settings, and it adds this awesome new UI for the video settings, which is very nice. And world edit, which I use this in my creative testing world. I cannot use it in Playground Craft. Don't ask. But world edit is, well, it's kind of complicated. It just lets you place a bunch of stuff easily. It helps with building. That's about it. But it's only available in creative mode, so I cannot use it in survival mode on the server because it doesn't work. So yeah, those are the mods. Another thing I didn't really talk about is the interior of this place. And I really like how it looks. I put some chains here because I thought it would look kind of pretty. Some basalt and some fun stuff. As I said, I'd already built this thing in a creative testing world before. So that's why this is I built this in a creative testing world before I built any other stuff from Playground Craft Season 2, except maybe my mega base. I don't remember. I think I must have built this before the mega base, actually. Speaking of the mega base, I'm gonna be starting that soon. I'm not sure when. Might be like episode 6 or something. But I am gonna be starting a mega base. And that's what I wanted to talk about. One last thing that I want to talk about is my shop. I mentioned a shop, and I built it off camera because it wasn't really that good, like that big of a build. Oh, another thing, I built this Basalt Generator because I needed some basalt for the villager area. So you can just sit here and auto mine it because there's a haste 2 beacon. Some flies out sometimes, and some burns in the lava, but it's fine. I didn't need it for that much anyway. But yeah, it's a nice thing, you know, and it's very tiny too. Where am I going? I'm not going the right way. Shopping district. Let's go. So yeah, now that I'm here, oh, that does not look good. Okay. That did not look good from the outside. It still doesn't look good. Oh. Or wait, no, that's the way it is. Okay, that's weird. Anyway, I have put together a bit of a lantern here, as you can see. It's a very mossy lantern. It has some moss hanging from the bottom of it. It's got glow lichen on the like chain. That's a big chain. That's a big chain. Also, Justin finished his platform. it's just floating here. Oh, bro, this man has a punch bow. Okay, he had a punch bow. Yeah, so this shop, I really like the look of it. It's just got a big chain, and that's my favorite part of it, if you couldn't tell. This shop is mostly built out of deep slate, just because I thought it made sense for the colors of the lantern. Had some glow lichen over the lanterns to make it look kind of old, and I don't know. The lanterns mostly look modern, so that's why I made it look less modern. Anyway, 48 iron per diamond, which is a really good deal. Because well, if you're poor on iron, then it's a really good deal. Last season, in comparison, last season I was charging 32 iron per diamond. So this is way better because I got a way better iron farm. It makes sense. Yeah, another thing, I have also gotten like over a full shulker box full of iron blocks. So yeah, that's fun. And oh yeah, again, this was only like 5 hours of AFKing. So yeah, that's the stuff around here. I talked about this portal, but I didn't actually go through it. There's another portal over there. I'm not sure what that is. It might be like a certain biome that we needed or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go through this portal because this is Justin's mega base. Now you see why I said I was gonna start my mega base soon, because Justin has already done this. It's 2 months into the server. Which, I mean, it's... This man started, but... Oh, I threw my rockets. Oh, there's a creeper. He might blow up my rockets. No. You don't do that. You don't do that. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, this is 2 months into the server, and this man started before he got an elytra. He started as a mega base. Or he might have started it when we got an elytra. I don't know. It's been a while. Also, 3 months into the server, only 4 episodes. Haha, Q, you're slow at uploading. Bro, I got stuff to do. I actually have like other things I need to do other than just playground craft. Also because I don't like editing things. So now, while I'm not even at my base, I'm going to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smacky wacky likey wakey button. Subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time on in the spinningness of weirdness. What is this? Looks weird. Yeah, subscribe, bye.